Bora verificar os áudios aí pra ver se está na Maciutation. Aparentemente os áudios estão ok. Então let it go. Tô só ajeitando o som aqui do headset. Esse headset tá bugado demais, velho. Tudo nos conformes, então bora lá.
Câmbio Papa.
Ah, que só tem isso mesmo. Não, aqui essa parte da prisão não tem. Pra cá é o começo, né? Me enrolei todinho aqui agora. É aqui. Aqui nós vem pra cá.
I just want to be left alone? No? Well, maybe I should put your eyes back in the sockets.
Deixa eu ver onde é que vai ter outra porta daquela. Acho que tinha uma... Tem um aqui no esgoto, agora eu não sei se é aqui, nessa parte. Não, não era nessa parte não. Não, aqui não tem porta não, é só... Aqui também não tem porta. Oba, tem um ali, olha. Acabei de achar outra. Agora eu tenho que... Agora a gente possui o Chico Ratoeira aqui. Agora eu peguei a segunda peça, mas ainda tá faltando duas.
Oh,
Tá faltando duas. Oba, tem uma portinha aqui, ó. Acho que vai ter outro aqui.
so, how's your love life? Must be hard to impress the girls when you can't find your jaw.
Mas e agora? Onde será que vai estar o último?
Gun control means hitting the target. Always remember that.
É, aqui você abriu um. Esse outro tá bem escondidinho, viu? Ou talvez só tenha esses 3 aqui. Porque tem o quarto. Mas eu não sei aonde é que vai dar acesso a ele. E eu não tô lembrado de outra porta, não. Dois. Ah não, esse outro é daqui, né? Era só dar a volta. Aí aquilo também tem outro porém. Como é que eu vou saber a ordem disso, né? Será que são só 3 mesmo? Dois. É, tá parecendo que é só 3. Eu achava que era 4. Bom, se for só 3, pelo menos agora eu só me preocupo em descobrir esse puzzle aqui. É, são 3 mesmo.
You know what the difference is between us? You see, I dream of peace. You dream in pieces.
E não aconteceu foi nada.
Hey, I bet you lose IQ points every time you go to the bathroom. Let's tango. Rocket. One look at you and I know why some animals eat their young. Let's tango. Oh, hey, can I borrow your face today? My ass is on vacation. You know something, pal?
Não, acho que o azul era o que tava aqui da outra vez, né? É ruim ele ficar numa posição aqui que... Ah, ele sempre sai da...
Hey, how's that hole in your hip?
E agora, como é que eu vou saber? Vou saber qual a combinação.
Gun control means hitting your target. Always remember that.
Ou agora eu perdi ali. que eu peguei Pri. Agora
One look at you and I know why some animals eat their young. You know something, pal? I'm gonna make sure this hurts you a lot more than it hurts me. One lead sandwich coming right up. Hey, I bet you lose IQ points every time you go to the bathroom. Let's dance. I'll lead. You know something, pal? I'm gonna make sure this hurts you a hell of a lot more than it hurts me. Well, so, tell me about yourself. Is there a Mrs. Ugly to keep you
Caramba, é
cold at night?
muito ruim ele se posicionar porque ele passa direto. E agora eu tô na dúvida, mas eu acho que o primeiro que eu peguei foi esse rosa. Talvez a localização sejam as dicas, né, da posição de cada um. Não aconteceu nada.
One lead sandwich coming right up.
Se tivesse alguma coisa, né, alguma dica aqui. Mas nessas pedras o símbolo é tudo igual. Tenho que sair testando aqui agora até acertar. Esse aqui é o azul.
Ad Nostrum, Orb, oops. Well, what do we have here? Let's tango. Let's dance.
Aê, finalmente!
Kanbo, Oh, crap.
Hello, Ash.
Trisha?
I wondered if I'd see you again. You always liked me, didn't you, Ash?
Trisha, geez, woman, what the hell are you doing in the Queen's lair? Don't you realize that...
I hope you like the new me just as much. What's the matter, Ash? It's not the end of the world.
Maybe not, but I can see it from here.
Ash, you look so good in...
Agora eu entendi. É pra jogar a dinamite lá dentro da boca dela, né? É. É, Rousseau, quer ver? Acho que é agora. Agora. Ai! Chubirabiron.
Come to Papa.
Cara, o pior que acaba não pode demorar muito, não.
So anyway, Trish blew up and the rest is history. I retrieved the Kandarian summoning stone, got back that translation whatchamacallit, and recited the incantation to send me back home. Trouble is, I sort of messed up some of the words. Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
一体何と言っているんだ。全くわかりません。しかし3時間喋りっぱなしです。
Well, this has been a nice little visit, but I think it's time me and the stone skedaddled back to Michigan. Now that's what, east of here, right?
この本は非常にパワフルだ。おそらくカーンと奴のモンゴル野郎どもに使えるだろう。いい考えです。 しかしこいつはどうされますか？
So then the squirrel says, "Hey, you do whatever you want with your nuts, pal, but I'm eating mine."
うるさい。うんざりしてきた。
Eh.
奴を切り刻んで蝶を虎に食わせろ。俺が茶を楽しむ間に奴の叫び声が聞けるようにな。
What's he saying?
お前の苦しみは伝説になり、永遠に語り継がれるであろう。ガード、
Hey, crouching tiger, hidden jackass, take it easy. Shinikate! Sukojitoryo! Groovy.
É, rapaz, isso aí já tava bom de acabar mesmo. Tava fazendo muita raiva.
How'd you like the taste of that?
Eu não sei se vai ter alguma coisa assim pós-crédito. Ou se vai desbloquear alguma coisa, né, depois dos créditos. Mas geralmente na parte dos extras, às vezes tem algum vídeo, né, do desenvolvimento.
How'd you like the taste of that?
É, bora ver o que tem aqui nos extras. É a galeria. Viu? Essa criatura aí eu não vi, não. Essa arte aí ficou legal. Ah, tem vídeo bônus também, ó.
THQ.
Well, I really enjoyed working on Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick because it was a little bit of a trip down memory lane.
This is a game where, you know, we really wanted to try and capture the movement and the action and just the overall kind of over-the-top, overwhelming, you know, kind of action. that, you know, you get in the movies.
The Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick is very similar to the trilogy as far as the campy, tongue-in-cheek type of comedy.
Hey, how's that hole in your head feel?
We've really tried to capture the franchise, and we've really tried to capture the license, and like I said, you know, the campy horror, the humor that's involved, and then just the sheer action of the movies is, I think, translates well into the game.
So you're probably asking yourself how a handsome devil like me ended up in a place like this with you, right?
It's a lot different from movies, obviously, because it's more controlled, but it's just as challenging because you're now involving the player in the plot of the story, so you have to accommodate that. Obviously, with games, you kind of control them. They can only go to so many areas, but what if someone just stood there going click, 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 eventually, so we'd record a line of like, there's nothing there. You know, get away from that door. Step away from the window.
Hello? Hello? Hey, wake up and smell the corpses.
I think Bruce is the special feature.
Oh, please.
There are so many Evil Dead fans out there, and the fact that Bruce is involved are going to make people, I think, want to go out and get this game. Bruce is a great guy.
That hack wouldn't know the real Necronomicon from a roll of extra fluffy 2-ply.
Sam loves complaining about my performance after the fact. And he goes, what were you thinking when you did that reaction? I'm like, where were you, eating a sandwich? You're on the set. If you didn't like it, I would have changed it. Dork.
He's really into the idea of, you know, continuing to be that action superhero, you know, and translating it into games, I think, is really neat for him to see himself in a game and, you know, to really see the legacy of Evil Dead being, you know, passed on now through games.
This is just very entertaining, the fact that some cheeseball character from 1979 is running around on, you know, some guy's video shelf in 2003.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna bury her. You can't bury Shelley. She's a friend of ours.
If you really love the movies, then it's going to be kind of cool to play his part. And I'm glad that he's still willing to work with us on these games.
Why are you torturing me like this? Why?
I like the fact that people like these movies, so I'm happy to give him the next best thing. You know, Sam's making Spider-Man now. It might be a little tougher to get that Evil Dead 4 cranking out. So in the meantime, yeah, seriously, I'm really sincere when I say that this is the next best thing. You got the guy with the saw and the witty barbs, and he's running around with chainsaws, shotguns, and monsters.
To make a long story short, I was sent to hell and back, and then back again. And again.
The game is basically, it's complete action. It's a lot different than the games prior, Evil Dead game. If you're familiar with the games, there are deadites, which are basically corpses. There are that come to life, and you get about 30 that can attack you all at one time, and they'll just be all over, jumping through walls, coming out of windows, and you know, there's surprises like in every turn, every corner.
One of the things that people really got excited about with this game was dismemberment, you know. Being able to lop off somebody's arm is completely gratifying after a 16-hour day. I think that, you know, the combo moves, being able to impale somebody, being able to just see blood fly, that's what the fans are really looking for.
You know, just the cheeseball blood spattering, and just you go, ugh!
The weapons are actually probably my favorite. Ash is the type of guy that's going to go into a hardware store and he's going to look around for the nearest thing that he can kill a deadite with. Every weapon within the game is upgradable. If it's a flamethrower, for instance, there's different upgrades for the flamethrower. I would have to say that the Gatling gun is probably my favorite maximum destruction weapon.
The chainsaw is definitely the #1 thing that you use throughout the game, and it's going to be fun throughout the time.
And one of the coolest things in the game actually is you can lop off a deadite at the waist with the chainsaw, and they'll continue coming at you. They'll be crawling after you, you know, with their arms, which is just great.
Chainsaw is going the entire time. That's something that Sam was always trying to make happen, is the chainsaw was constantly puttering. In the film, we had to have tobacco being pumped through tubes up my leg and up my arms and into the chainsaw, so at the end of the day, when we took it out, I got these nicotine stains all the way down my whole body, so Thank God for video games. That Ash does not have to have a tube full of nicotine going up his butt.
We tried to really give the person who's playing this game enough control from a third-person standpoint to really see what was going on. Every animation is dictated through the targeting system. Ash can actually target over his shoulder, behind him, and all this is tied to the camera as well, too. So if he were to actually target and shoot over the shoulder, the camera follows the targeting system pretty well. The environments of the game are set up such that we have 3 environments that are centered around Dearborn.
E aí, Lorde, salve, salve, rapaz.
So we've centered, different areas within Dearborn, and then we actually have 3 other environments that are set in historical areas. We've got a colonial environment and a Civil War environment, and then the final map on the game actually is a post-apocalyptic Dearborn. So this is, the Deadites have been in control for a certain amount of time now, and they just completely destroyed everything.
How did you know what Dearborn looked like during the Civil War? You obviously researched it, right?
Absolutely. We had a team of researchers.
Okay, good. It's from the Smithsonian? Okay.
It's kind of interesting to see the different clothing that the Deadites are wearing and the different types of dialogue that they use. I think that's kind of cool, and I don't think you can use it for a history test, but I think that it's pretty fun.
Rapaz, o jogo fez muita raiva.
Go, Ash, go. See, he's on the prowl. I like that. He's a little hunched over when he's moving. Oh, who the hell are you, Worcester?
Pardon me, officer. I need to find some things belonging to a stiff. A guy called Nobi.
Let's see him kill somebody. Let's start killing people. Enough of this talk. Oh, is that disgusting? I like how the blood takes the motion of the saw when it slices him. See, I'm better when it's scripted that I live. That way there's nothing I can do to screw it up. As a real gamer, my life is on the line. I'm gonna suck. But that's good. The average gamer would start. They would suck.
I think gamers who've never seen Evil Dead will definitely find something in it. If they like violence, if they like puzzle solving, if they like just having a bunch of enemies or on screen at once, I think they'll like it.
We've really given them as much of the gore and as much of the action, as much of the intensity of the movies as we had originally planned, and we really transferred a lot of that all the way through to the end. There's always the next game. I think everyone that works in production will admit that when they make a game, they see things that they would just love to throw in the next game. There's a lot of ideas floating around, and I think once we do have time to actually sit down and catch our breaths and get back to the drawing table, that there's a lot of extras that we would like to see go into the next one. We really just want to keep taking it to the next level. We really want to keep improving and really, giving the gamers out there as much value as we can.
Rapaz, é horrível, tem parte que é horrível demais. E o pior é que você pode facilmente se lascar. Porque tem uns mapas que eles são meio grandes. Eles parecem uns labirintos. Aí, às vezes, você nem consegue explorar tudo, porque é um lugar meio parecido. Aí você acha que passou por todos os lugares e deixou um ali em branco. Aí, às vezes, naquele lugar tem uma magia que você vai precisar dela na outra fase. Aí se você passar daquela fase sem pegar aquela magia, você não vai conseguir passar da outra fase. Aí você vai se lascar. Se você tiver um checkpoint, tiver um save ali daquela parte, aí beleza, você ainda pode voltar e tentar recuperar. Mas se você estiver usando só um save e substituindo ele, aí reiu-se, aí só um new game, ou então aí um Game Shark, para habilitar, né, os itens que você perdeu. Exatamente. Ó, na verdade, a bosta começa logo na primeira fase, que é esse livro de magia que fica meio escondido. Eu acho, não cheguei a fazer o teste, mas eu acho que você consegue passar da primeira fase sem pegar o livro. Mas o que acontece? Se você passar e não pegar o livro, vai ter uma parte que você vai precisar de algum feitiço. Que tipo, se você não tiver o livro, você não consegue de jeito nenhum. Você se fode. Aí você tem que dar um new game, ir lá para aquela parte, procurar o que você perdeu para poder continuar. Eu achei esse negócio meio merda, assim. Tipo, item essencial, eu acho que você deveria conseguir, né? De um jeito ou de outro, mesmo que você não quisesse. Agora, itens secundários, que ali, sei lá, por exemplo, um power-up, como essas paradas que aumenta HP, que aumenta ali a barra de mana, tudo bem. Fica escondido no mapa se você achou massa. Se você não achou, você pode ir em frente. Você tem condições de completar o jogo. Só vai ficar mais difícil para você, mas você tem condições. Mas aqui você perde itens importantes mesmo e que se lasque você. É roçoio. A maior raiva que faz é isso aí. É tipo em Mega Man. Mega Man tem muita parada que fica ali escondida. Tipo aqueles corações lá, né? Os sub-tank. Coisa que vai aumentando ali o seu HP. Umas peças de armadura e tal. Que assim, se você consegue, dá um power up do caramba. Melhora, facilita muito sua vida no jogo. Mas se você passar de fase e não pegar nada, você continua tendo condições de zerar o jogo. Só vai ficar mais hardcore, mas você tem. Ah, beleza, eu vou encerrar essa daqui e vou ver se eu inicio alguma coisa. Eu inicio alguma outra coisa.